Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to Star Trek Prodigy Season 2, Episode 19 and 20. This is it. The season finale. How will it end? I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll be able to stop the Civil War on Solum, but also send the Protostar back. I mean, I guess if they had stopped the Civil War, then they'll have the technology and then they can just do it. And then I have been told that there is something left for Season 3, or for a potential Season 3. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate too much. I think I'm just going to get straight into this. But before I do, don't forget to like this video if you like it. And if you have anything to say about these episodes or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed, but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. I mean, hopefully we'll be getting a Season 3. If that's the case, then I'll definitely be reacting to that on the channel. Otherwise, I'm still reacting to other Star Trek shows as they come out. So stick around for those if you're interested. I don't think I have anything else to say before just getting into this finale, so I'll go ahead and do that.
What do you mean we lost contact?
The city is in chaos. The uprising has mounted resistance against us.
Well,
If our enemies wish to join the Federation, they can. In death.
Damn, girl.
If we merge their energy to make a temporal wormhole, it'll stop her invasion, and we can send our ship to the past where it belongs.
Interesting. Seems complicated.
The paradox will unravel our reality enough to ring the dinner bell for the loot, to consume and erase us from existence.
Let's try to avoid that, Mr. Crusher.
Yeah.
Keep history intact. The ship must be exactly as it was when they...
Okay.
4 heads are better than... Scratch that.
Wow.
3 heads and 0.
Much obliged.
They'll have to erase some memory from the ship and from Janeway, from Hollow Janeway.
Away team to the surface and see what we can do. We'll need all the luck we can get.
Nice badge.
Okay. I was wondering why it was significant, but it's like a different badge than what they've been wearing. For some reason that didn't click, but yeah, the classic Prodigy badge.
Wow, this is giving me a headache.
And yet, I have a feeling the answer lies somewhere in there.
Well, get to work. Thankfully, Asencia doesn't have any idea about their plans.
There's gotta be another.
I hope they don't do another Iltheron sacrifices himself situation again.
We both know my program's too big.
We'll find a way. We always do.
I mean, it'd be nice. Especially because we lost Hologram Janeway in Season 1. And this would be a way to keep her in the show. So.
That's when you changed history. By sending the Protostar to the wrong place and time, creating the paradox we're living in now.
So many wormholes.
What about the distress call that Chakotay, like, didn't he record that when he sent it off, like the Protostar? But he didn't go off. He flew in the Protostar. So maybe what? I don't know. I'm a little confused about that.
What if right now, today, the wormhole we make is the reason the others exist? From Chakotay to Solum and everything in between.
It's temporal. And the end of the road has always been Tars Lamora. Computer, cross-reference all wormholes with the Protostar.
Interesting. It's a little confusing, but it's a lot to think about. But if it works, who am I to complain?
We've done it! Yip, yip!
Hoot, hoot, indeed.
I love Zero's cheers of joy every time.
I'm never taking a turbo lift for granted again.
Yeah.
You can input the coordinates there.
Well, careful. Yeah, you've got company.
We can manual override, but it'd have to be done from the transceivers.
Yeah. It's never that simple.
I'm not leaving you.
The mission comes first.
Well, the mission is to save you. I mean, it's also to save, I guess, the universe, but...
How many times must I beat you down for you to know your place?
I guess if Asencia isn't just gonna shoot her dead, then there's a chance that Gwyn won't just die. Ooh, that would not feel good.
We gotta lose connection.
Of course.
Me, that wasn't important.
That's always important.
You got this, Murf.
Well, Murf's definitely resilient.
To the next century.
I'm gonna forget you said that.
Why? It's true.
Well, I don't know, maybe if you can get a hold of your heirloom, you can take it back. Come on, Murf. Ooh, nice. Although, I'm sure he's not dead. Just, yeah.
Our mission will not be stopped.
Come on, Murf. Is Murf gonna die? I mean, it certainly seems that that's the case. Okay, good. I mean, I don't know. I would have been shocked if they had killed off Murf. Well, there's the heirloom.
My Solum was destroyed, and it always will be.
I mean, you don't have to be the cause, though. Come on, Dal. Your augmented DNA has got to be good for something. Maybe it'll save him from being scattered into oblivion.
Until I have the Solum I want that bends to my will.
Okay, so her goal has always been power. Yep, there he falls. Oh, thank goodness for Murf. Huh. Nice.
Gwendal, my will is yours.
Gwendala, our will is yours.
Okay.
Gwendala, our will is yours.
Huh. I got goosebumps. This is cool.
You traitors! Gwendala.
You're the traitor. You're the one that's trying to destroy this world. Huh. Okay. I didn't expect her to take both of them. I thought she was just going to take hers back. I would say I feel bad for Asencia, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel that bad. Plus, there's, like, the young Asencia that's here that has the potential to be a good person and to live a full life. So. He's zero, man.
No, it's true.
The loom?
They're here.
Huh. Okay, well, there's part 2, right? Yeah. Alright. No point in dilly-dallying. Part 2. Well, I certainly hope this isn't the last time I get to hear this title sequence theme song, but guess that remains to be seen. Well, I suppose they'll just put her in prison, right?
What have I done?
Is it something she did that triggered them to come?
Else those things will keep pouring in until they erase Solum and Voyager and everything our lives have ever touched in the Prime Universe.
I mean, the stakes are high.
Like Wesley said, we have to stay together.
If you
Okay, well, now you listen to that piece of advice.
and set weapons to maximum.
Well, I mean, let's hope the casualties are minimal.
We've crossed the threshold.
No turning.
So where did the loom come from? Like, where are they birthed? Or are they just birthed by time, by temporal distortion and temporal paradoxes?
The reason the universe needs you all together? That hasn't happened yet. Things yet to come. Wondrous and terrible things.
Huh.
But you'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Gave me some goosebumps. I don't know. I mean, that gets me hyped for season 3. For a potential season 3.
Echelon formation.
Well, that's cool. Love seeing Jillian do some work. I mean, Cetacean Ops has to do something, right?
We're through.
Oh, interesting.
That's it.
Zero gets me every time with their yip yips.
She just finished copying to our EMH backup module.
Okay.
A way to save my program.
You gave me a second chance.
Nice.
Computer, reset Janeway holo program.
Nice.
She's just like how we found her.
Kind of makes me want to go back and watch season 1 again.
Now we're ready.
Was that there? Now I have to know. Was that there in season 1? I'll have to check at some point. Okay, so we're getting some flashbacks.
You're with us.
It's so weird to see Zero's old suit.
I have full confidence. You'll find your way.
I mean, the timeline should be restored through this. I like this sequence.
Ready? Go fast.
Nice. Oh, it's getting me a little emotional. Ugh. There it is. And now my eyes just watery for no reason. Not even emotionally. Just stings.
You said it, fella.
Oh, that's right. They press it, and then that's what activates Janeway, right? Huh. Okay. I don't have to go back, but that's cool. It's a fun detail.
They did it.
Well, you can take that armband off now.
It appears we just saved history.
Nice. All right, Wesley, go talk to your mom now.
Looks like you're here for good.
Nice.
To my surprise, they've still much to teach me.
Oh, well, I'm glad her dad is alive in this time. She has potentially a good father figure.
And sometimes the space between us isn't as far as we might think.
Okay, that was a fun little scene. Hey, yes! I was waiting for this.
Sorry, I know it's been a while. I thought...
Where are you?
I'm here, Mom.
Yes! Aw. I love it.
The universe always needs me. And I...
See, now I'm getting emotional again.
Before you disappear again, I want you to meet someone.
Oh, hey.
Your brother.
Huh. Okay. Like that. Nice collaboration.
Not for you. For my new holo novel.
He's so stupid. I love him.
Captain on the bridge.
Okay, so Chakotay's the captain of Voyager now.
As for my next chapter, I've delivered.
And Janeway's retiring. I mean, I respect it.
Go ahead. Throw those temporal mechanics.
Hey.
You'll never have to look at one again. Because now we begin 201. Some students already have experience in this subject.
I mean, he should just test out of it, you know?
I used to always dream about going fast. But now, I like taking one step at a time. On the ground. There's a lot of possibilities I want to explore.
I heard Admiral.
That's good.
Ugh, no more time travel for me, thank you.
It was quite the profound shared experience.
Yeah, I feel like if they do get renewed,
What is
it would be
What's wrong?
a bit much for them to do time travel again. What?
That's Mars. It's the Utopia Planitia.
Oh! No way!
What's happening? What's this mean?
Well, there's another connection to Picard. Huh. Okay. I like it. That's awesome. What's this? Okay, Chakotay.
I told them I don't want a promotion. I'm retired.
It's not about that.
And so,
I mean, these are the uniforms that were in those flashbacks in Picard.
already informed Admiral Picard. He didn't take it well, to say the least.
help those in need.
I'm afraid that future will have to wait, Admiral.
I mean, what else can happen? What else can set up for season 3?
I know these are trying times for us all.
Wait, is that?
The new Protostar class.
Oh.
With officers in short supply, it's a shame Star...
USS Prodigy. Oh, nice. I love it.
She'll fly in a new pilot program under my command. I just need a few good recruits.
Pips. Nice.
You don't have to steal this ship.
Nice. I love it.
You are going to make a great difference.
I don't know. I was kind of like, they wouldn't give them their own ship, but like with the context of everything that's happening,
we're not just giving you a free ship. You still have a lot to learn.
Oh, they're gonna leave her. Yeah, they're leaving them with Janeway.
And I'm now her emergency command hologram.
Nice. Love that callback.
Even one for our newest member. Most importantly,
I love that Maj'El is sticking around.
one for the acting captain, another for their number 1.
Okay, cool.
I'll be right here as your number 1.
Nice. Love the humility.
I made a mistake, Gwyn. That chair never belonged to me. Others came before.
Here's the future. The future he saw.
Now, it's your time to lead.
Once you sit in that chair, Captain.
Well, hey, I'm here for it. Ooh, I love the uniforms. Oh, that's so cool.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, I love it. This is awesome. Nice. Hell yeah. I don't know. It's definitely open for more seasons, and I hope and pray that it gets renewed. Please, 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 please. But I mean, I feel like there's an argument to be made that it could end right there. That could be it. I don't want it to be, but I think there could be an argument made for that case. But God, this show is so good, man. I mean, episode 1 of this 2-parter finished things up with Solum. Well, besides the whole loom thing. But that was resolved pretty quickly in episode 2. I don't know, I like how it resolved. It didn't feel super rushed, necessarily. That final fight between Asencia and Gwyn, I mean, it was well choreographed, as much as an animated fight can be choreographed. And I don't know, I like that it was the people of Solum standing behind Gwyn that gave her that win. I like that it wasn't solely from her own strength, that the people of Solum had to stand together to fight for this cause. I don't know. I guess there's still a part of me that's questioning like the whole that there's not a civil war, because like the reason that Solum was destroyed originally was that Starfleet had made first contact, and they couldn't reach an agreement as to whether to join the Federation or not. But I don't know. I guess the whole conflict with Asencia changed things in the sense that had Asencia not been there, had Asencia not risen to power and shown the people of Solum this dark version of their world, then maybe they would have had disagreements about first contact, about the Federation. But since they were shown this reality, they were like, you know what, we choose peace. And I don't know, I think I can accept that as an explanation. I don't know if that's like the real explanation, if that's like what I'm supposed to gather, but it makes sense, and I feel like that's a good enough explanation for me. I loved all the flashbacks and just the memories of season 1 as they were returning the Protostar to Tars Lamora. It was very, I don't know, kind of nostalgic in a way. Not really nostalgic in the sense that or in how, I don't know, something that I would recall from my childhood necessarily, but I don't know, it was very nice. It gave me goosebumps, and it got me a little teary-eyed. But I loved that they tied it all together. I love how they did it. I loved Dal putting the comm badge down just for Rok in the past to press it and to activate everything. Yeah, So good. I love that Maj'El survived. I was a little worried that she wasn't going to make it through the season, that she was maybe going to sacrifice herself for the team or something, but she didn't. So, and if the show does continue, then I look forward to seeing more of her. And I'm glad. I'm at least glad to know that she continues to exist and continues to be a part of this crew. You know. I mean, I didn't vocally say anything during the episode, but Zero and Maj'El touching fingers, okay. Just, I mean, I consider that the equivalent of Vulcan kissing. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm mistaken, but I don't know. I loved that. It was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I ship it, so I'm glad that they're leaning into it. We did get that Crusher family reunion that I was hoping for. Just, I don't know, lovely to see. Just so good. I loved it, and I loved all the connections to Picard, but I loved that they tied in Jack Crusher and Wesley getting to meet him, because I don't know, I feel like when Picard season 3 was coming out, a lot of people were like, are Jack and Wesley going to meet? And I'm glad we got to see that here. I thought that was very nice. Speaking of connections to Picard, though, I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting them to, I don't know, directly connect to the whole synth revolution or whatever, synth attack. It's not really a revolution, but the synth attack on Mars. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't think we were gonna get that, but that's really cool though. I like it. Yeah, I mean, it was just totally unexpected for me. I don't know. I loved though seeing from the kids' point of view, like being like, whoa, what's happening? And like, just like all the news breaking out and just seeing everyone panic, I guess, or shocked. Man, I just love that it all connects. It's so cool. But I also love that it gave them the excuse to send the kids in the new Protostar, the USS Prodigy, to go off and do some exploration during this time of uncertainty. I mean, I don't know, because I remember at the end of season 1, and even at the beginning of this season, I was like, okay, well, what's going to happen after all of this? They're not just going to give them their own ship. But I think they handled that well, with like the whole synth attacks, tying it to Picard in that way, but also the fact that they were able to, like, I just love that they were able to use that as a segue for them to get their own ship so that more stories could be told from their points of view. Because once they reached Starfleet at the end of season 1, it was like, okay, well, they're never going to be given their own ship. They're always going to be under the command of someone else until they're grown up and have ranked up into these senior roles, you know? And even then, they're probably not going to be on the same ship as one another. They're all going to be separated, assigned to different ships and different missions. So I really like how they did this. Yeah, I mean, fantastic season, man. I was gripped this whole time. If I wasn't doing like these reactions, I would have binged it all in one day, which would have been, I don't know, I feel like it would have felt a little less satisfying in the sense it's like, oh man, now it's already over. But it was fantastic. It was fantastic to have the show come back, to be able to see these characters grow and continue to evolve. I loved the addition of Maj'El. I'm glad that she's sticking around and that she's staying with the crew. I loved that we got Bob Picardo returning as the Doctor, and he was like basically there the whole season. It's a shame that, I mean, if we do get a season 3 and beyond, we probably won't see more Voyager cameos just based on where we left things. I mean, it's possible. I mean, they could have people return, but I don't know. It was great to have Bob Picardo back, and Robert Beltran as well. His performance was great. I was pleasantly surprised by how well he did in terms of like the voice acting. I mean, I don't know if it's hard to transition from acting to voice acting, but I also don't know if he's done any acting or much acting since Voyager. I mean, I haven't seen him in anything personally, or maybe he has done like voice acting for other things. I mean, it looks like he's done some things, but I don't know. I mean, he hasn't been super active in terms of like acting. What I'm trying to say is he's done a great job. He did a great job with the voice work in this show. I think we can agree that he did a great job here. Just the fact that they were able to get Kate Mulgrew, Bob Picardo, and Robert Beltran to reprise their roles together is just fantastic. And I don't know. I mean, entirely possible that they could do some voice work for Lower Decks Season 5 when that releases. In terms of this season, it was great, and I am extremely satisfied with what they did. I loved Zero's journey this season, dealing with the desire to grow beyond their capacity, at least their initial capacity to feel and to experience corporeal life. And we got that pretty quickly in the first half of the season. But that body was short-lived, but it opened it up so that Zero could choose how they look and continue to be able to feel. And I loved being able to ship Zero and Maj'El and seeing that grow as the season progressed. We didn't get a whole lot of Dal and Gwyn and like the potential romance there. There was that moment in the first episode when Dal was communicating with Gwyn on his pad and she froze out, but he was like, so what are we like, what's but then like it was sort of not addressed again after that. There was like, they definitely had moments where they like held hands or shared a long glance with one another. So I definitely think that there's more to explore there. And like there were definitely moments where they were like, you know, I'm glad to be here with you, me too, that sort of thing. So I don't know. I would love to see more, is what I'm trying to say. I enjoyed the stories with Murf, and I don't know, considering the possibility of communicating with him a little more, a little better. So if the show keeps going, I really hope that they continue to explore that. And I don't know, even if it just ends up being that only the crew can understand him, including Hologram Janeway, rather than them coming up with a solution for the universal translator. Like maybe it'll end up being like a sort of Groot situation with that, and how only people who are close to Murf can understand him, that sort of situation. I would say, I don't know, I was thinking what if they were able to bring Jillian with them on the Prodigy? But I don't know if they have a Cetacean Ops on this ship. I mean, they might, but like it seems like they're the only crew on board. So yeah, just a fantastic season. I loved seeing all of our characters learn and grow, and just them being there for one another. And I thought the inclusion of Wesley Crusher was interesting. It wasn't something I was expecting. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having Will Wheaton return to the role. This season definitely felt like sort of a love letter to fans of old Trek and fans of new Trek, with the connections to Picard, and even the the shout out to the mycelium that Wesley made for fans of Discovery. Just so good. And I truly hope that Netflix considers renewing it for another season. If that's the case, I will 100% be on board. And I hope that they I just hope that if the show continues, that they do it justice. That they keep this level of quality in terms of writing, in terms of storytelling. And I hope that all the actors and the everyone involved would be down to return. I mean, based on that tweet that I saw from Kate Mulgrew, she's down for more. I don't know about Ella Purnell, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I know she's involved in she's involved in Arcane for Netflix. She's involved in Fallout, which, I mean, I haven't seen either of those. I've heard good things, but I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how available she is for this. I don't know. I hope that she and the other actors are as invested in these stories as we are, and would be willing to return. But I mean, I guess time will tell. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on for too much longer, so I think I'll conclude my thoughts here. But let me know what you guys thought about these episodes in the comments. What did you think of the season? What was your favorite part? If we get renewed for season 3, what would be something that you would like to see in that? But I think those are all my thoughts. I mean, I may have more, but like I said, I don't want to extend this video longer than it has to be. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you who have been here this whole season and the latter half of last season. Looking forward to seeing what happens next. I hope we get to see it, and hopefully I will see you guys then.